All right, the last part of this lesson is called factor by grouping. They're going to give us 4 terms. Okay, they're going to give us 4 terms. And off to the right there, I kind of got what you have to do. We don't know how to quite factor 4 terms just yet, other than doing this. And what you do is you split the problem in half. You split it into 2 parts. So this problem, 2xy minus 2y plus 7x plus 7, I'm splitting it in half right here. I literally want you to put a line through it. And then I want you to factor each half. Now on the left, 2xy minus 2y. What in the world can come out of there?
2y.
2y. So I'm taking out 2y. Now, if I take 2y out of that first term, what's left? X minus, I take 2y out of 2y, what's left?
Minus 1.
1. Okay, so that one's done. The second half, 7x minus 7. What can I take out of both those terms? Okay, and I got to put a sign here, so I'm taking out a positive 7. In parentheses, if I take 7x out of, or 7 out of 7x, what's left?
X.
If I take 7 out of negative 7, what's left? Now, do you see how cool that is? What's in parentheses there? Now, what we just did is we took 4 terms and made them only 2. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. And guess what? Those 2 terms have a like or common factor. What is it? The x minus 1. Okay, now if I take x minus 1 out of that first thing, I'm going to mark it out. What's left? 2y. If I take x minus 1 out of the second one, mark it out. What's left? Plus 7. I just factored that polynomial with 4 terms. So you split it in half, you factor each half, and what's in parentheses has to be the same or this doesn't work. If it doesn't come out like that, since we don't have much time, I'm going to stop, and I could tell you what to do, and I'll do that later. I'm thinking they're going to have yours all nice and pretty, so they do for right now. If they don't, just stop, and we'll deal with it later, okay? We just don't have a lot of time to go back to it. So split it half, take the common factor out of each half. What's in parentheses should be the same. That comes out first, and then in the last parentheses, write what's left.